Hey, it's Larry. It's One Man Garage. Waiting on that transmission to get rebuilt, so thought how quick maybe I could do that Posi install that got postponed on the 69 Le Mans. 256 gears, keeping the gears. It's like 3:40 p.m. By the way, we're gonna try to do this in real time. It's on jack stands. Be a good time to do it. Not sure how you're able to see. I'm just, yeah, it's hot out here. Need to work fast. 14-inch wheels, you gotta center the impact on the longest angle across there to fit in the rim. Pause. I had to throw a jack under each side of the frame. I had it under the diff. We'll have to pull the axles. Oh, wrong socket. Half inch. 9/16 will be for the axle bolts or nuts. Why is the light on? Fixed. Gonna pause that. Went and grabbed my short quarter drive unit. See if it'll fit in here. Sorta, kinda. Not really, apparently. If I can just bust them loose. Of course, this is a 10-bolt Pontiac 8.2 cover, 28 spline, bolt-in axles. So, you know, a lot of these BOP units are actually have some better features than their Chevrolet counterparts. People always do the Chevy 12-bolt, Chevy 10-bolt, but then the BOP ones had bolt-in axles and they all had C-clips. Might take a little more than this to get this cover off. A little surprised. Ah, there we go. I'm assuming this has never been off. I might have a gasket, I might not. We'll worry about that later. Should be a 256. We're gonna work towards the axle removal. Gears. Got the drum off. You get the hole there, you line it up over the nut. Actually has a T-shaped bolt on the back, so you just pull the nuts off, which I think are 1/2 inch actually. Yeah, the first time I said it was right, 9/16 on the nuts. Already got those off. Now we're ready to do some slide hammer action, which means just put the drum on backwards, spin a couple threads, that's already pulled loose. And she's out of there. Quick and easy. Steel shim gasket goes, but steel shim gasket went between the housing and the backing plate. So going to the other side. One thing slowing me down I hadn't counted on was getting the drums off. I'd never pulled them on this car because it was in great condition when I got it, and I just did some front brake work. So left drums giving me a little trouble. So, yep. Well, it's 3:58 in. I'm going to take a break, so that's 15 to 20 minutes to have jack the car up, pull the wheels, one drum, one axle, one drum stuck. So I'm going to take a little cold snack break. Doesn't count. Well, so much for showing you real live time, unscripted, 15 to 30 minutes worth of work teardown. That would be if the drums just flopped off like a car you've been working on, but that wasn't accounted for. So the plan of this was to show a full teardown and reassemble in under an hour, but now it's broken up into segments, and I put heat on it because it's a smarter way to do it unless I run something. You gotta use heat, man. I wish I used it when I was young. And I don't know that it's gonna work now. Because now I can't grab the drum. Either way, the hard to find factory safety track limited slip differential unit for a 256 to 278 ratio I spent much effort to acquire because it's not available new, so that I could add that option to this car without changing the gears. That's the point of all this. I'll just go ahead and turn this off because I don't know if the drum's coming off. Well, after a sufficient break, I whipped out the You're Coming Off 100 and gave it a few taps, and it just came off like there was nothing wrong with it. I was able to put my fingers on it and it just pulled off. So, just normal drum stuff. I guess we'll pull this axle out. Some video for your boredom. Like I said, they give you the nice hole to go through to get the bolts. Of course, if they didn't, Kind of hard to work on. The whole point of the bolt and axle is if it shears by the gears in the middle, your wheel stays on. So that's considered a plus. Just saying. This drum is toasty, but it's in good condition. This thing had very low miles since it had brake work done. Well, now this axle looks tighter. Might have to whip out my actual tool I made. That's it for that tool. It ain't off yet, but if you wonder what the tool I'm using, it is a 5-pound sledgehammer head that I got from my buddy Jeff Cavender, that was my neighbor, friend when lived in North Garland in the 80s. And this was from the metal shop from either him or his brother before me. I graduated in 87, so this is 83 to 86, somewhere in there. But we actually had like forged or whatever, mold, cast, whatever, bronze, brass hammerhead with, actually says North Garland High School on it on the side. I got a couple of these. I've been using them for a real long time. They've been real handy. I never put the handle on them. I just use them as a handheld dead blow. I got another one that I got all thread in that I use as an axle puller on tougher axles. So there's your minutia history moment of when real skill metal shop in high school 40 years ago. That's right. You see that now? Probably not. Here is the axle puller 101, made from a same North Garland High School 1980s metal shop brass hammerhead like that. Go time! Maybe now's go time. Maybe now. I'll get better camera one day. That's what I'm talking about, inertia. Pile driver, whatever, axle puller, made my own. That's ready to pull the gears out. Hey everybody, we're just going to make that a two-part video because I'm still using my cheap phone and I'm running out of memory, so it's a struggle to do a video this long. So hang with me and we'll do some more tomorrow. Thanks.